Today, we're going to be talking about asking yourself why you want to do something. Now, you've probably heard about asking yourself about your why or the why that you're wanting to do something. But what I want to talk to you about today is actually breaking it down smaller. Like, why do you want to do a lot of the things that you're doing? Like, for instance, why do I want to record this podcast? Because I know what it feels like when you're trying to do a bunch of things and it just seems like it's not working and you don't understand why you're not taking action. And so I want to help that person that's going through that. And I can then ask myself why again, like, why is that important to me? And the reason that I want to be able to help that person is because I know that they can create the things that they want if they will show up and take that action to get them. And so when we start to kind of do these things, it breaks it down and it keeps us more motivated. So instead of having this like why I want to help people or why I want to have a podcast and breaking it down to like, why do I want to record this episode on this topic today? Because it connects me to what I'm doing. And so this could look like so many different other things. Like, why am I eating this meal today? Why am I going for a walk today? Why am I spending this time with my family? Like, starting to see why you're doing these things because you can see how purposeful and how meaningful they are to you. And on the other side of that, sometimes you might find some answers that you don't actually like. Like, if you ask yourself, why am I doing this thing? It's like, oh, because I didn't want to disappoint someone, or I'm doing this thing because someone asked me, and so therefore I said yes. You could actually start to notice these things that can help you make decisions in the future about why you're doing something, or why you might not want to do something, or why you might want to say yes to this again, or why you might want to say no. So just asking yourself why I'm doing something, which can actually help you get more motivated. And it can also help you remove some things off your list that you might not actually want to be doing, that you might just be doing because you think you should be doing, or because someone asked you, or because you didn't want someone else to be upset. It can also help you prioritize the things you're doing. Because let's say you have a list of like 20 things. If you ask yourself, why do I want to do these things? You can start to see which ones are the most important to me and doing those first instead of just looking at the whole list equally. And again, it also gives you that opportunity to create that motivation for the thing that you're doing, because when you ask yourself why, you see the purpose behind it, which can actually help you get more motivated. So actually using that tactic of having a why to actually the specific actions that you want to be doing so that you can do them. And what this also does is it allows you to tap into different whys, because you might have this really big why and it might be very broad and it might be very general. But when you start to ask it about these specific things, it gets very, very specific as to why you want to do this thing, which can, of course, help you get it done. Do you love the content that I'm creating here? Then you're definitely going to want to be on my email list, because when you're on my email list, I am sending you some amazing emails that are going to help you take action toward your goals. And the best part is when you sign up, you're going to get instant access to the why you aren't taking action video. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you like why you aren't taking action, how you can actually work with your brain so that you no longer have to push through and you can actually get the things done that you want to get done, so that you can start taking more action toward your goals and actually achieve them. So go to successbykayla.com to sign up for the video and get on my email list.